Well, greetings, BUS88 students. This is week number 9 in our 14-week course. We have 5 weeks left after this week in our course. We're going to be looking at Chapter 8 this week on persuasive messages. So last week, you should have looked at let's see, you're going to be looking at negative news messages last week, and you're going to be you did a negative news email, which I'll be grading over the next few days. Make sure that I'm hoping that you use the indirect strategy for negative news message. Now we're going to get into persuasive messages, and it also follows what's called the indirect strategy. And the indirect strategy is that you do not reveal the main idea until after you've built my interest and desire. Just like a negative news message, you're not supposed to reveal the negative news or the main idea until after you've given me all the reasons for it, because you're kind of trying to buffer the bad news. Same thing with persuasive message. If you come right out in a persuasive message and ask somebody to do something, their answer is going to be no. So you're trying to build them up to where the ask makes the most sense. And that's what we call the AIDA method. Grab my attention, then build my interest, then build my desire, and then ask or call me to action at the end. It is a persuasive message. It is a sales message that you'll be writing this week. So you're trying to persuade me or sell me on doing something. And so you need to follow that format, the AIDA method. Grab my attention, build my interest, create desire, and then drive it home by asking me to do something. Call me to action. So that's what we'll be looking at in persuasive messages. We'll really be focused on that AIDA method. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at what we're looking at as far as coursework. Just to remind you, last week, again, you did your negative news email. I just finished grading. I'm actually in the middle of week number 8. I already graded most all of the memos. I have just a couple more to go. So you'll be watching for your grade on that. Make sure you take what you learn from my comments and you apply that both to your email this week or week 7, and then that you apply it to your persuasive message in week 8, which we're talking about right now. So I'm going to scroll down here. We're actually in module number 2. And by the way, we end module 2 as well this week. So module 2 ends, and I don't have it published yet because I'm still working on a few things. Actually, I can publish it now. I think it's all ready to go. So you do have a check-in assignment for week number 9 on chapter 8. So make sure you answer the questions. Again, you must give the page number and the question and the answer. So if you're using the online version of the book, the page number is visible. If you're reading it in MindTap, which is the online ebook that's provided with the class. If you paid access for that, the page number is right there. Or if you somehow got a hard copy of the textbook, the page numbers are in there, but make sure you include those page numbers in order to get credit. If for some reason you missed page numbers on past check-in assignments, you can go back and add them to the comments on that assignment. So if you open the assignment that you got an incomplete for, and you go down to the comments box and you add the page numbers, I will give you credit for that assignment. But you have a check-in assignment. You also have a PowerPoint you might want to review, as well as read the chapter. Then you have a quiz on chapter 8, which again, this will prepare you for the exam. I'm giving you a little precursor. Then you have your exam number 2, which is due, and then you have your writing assignment number 4. So far, we did a writing assignment, which was a blog, tweet, and instant message. Then we did a memo. Then we did a negative news email. Now we're doing our persuasive letter. So that's what's you'll be working on this week. And to describe that, again, you're just using the AIDA method. Make sure you use that. There's some guidelines to follow, but the scenario is basically you're going to persuade me as the counsel for the company to switch to a 4-day work week. And so you're going to basically build me up. Don't tell me that it's a 4-day work week right away. Wait until after you've built my interest and desire, then throw it on me. I think we should switch to a 4-day work week, etc. So give me all the reasons before you ask me. That's what we mean by following the AIDA method. So it's all here, exactly how to do the assignment, how to submit it. There's some samples of letters. There's even an elements of a letter completed here. so you can see what goes into a letter, what all the pieces should be. And there's even a sample persuasive letter down here showing you kind of what your document should look like when you're done. So there's a lot of help on this assignment. Make sure you read it thoroughly, and that's going to give you the best chance at being successful on this writing assignment. All right, that's going to end our module number 2, which ends our business writing. And now we're going to enter into module 3 next week, which will be employment communications. We'll be doing a resume. We'll be doing some interview skills as well as a mock interview. And I'll be sending out emails about that coming up. Yes, you will need to either A, log in and participate in a live mock interview sometime on Canvas that works in your schedule, or you'll have to do a report. There's one of the two options that you have, and I'll put them both out there. You can do either one, but make sure you sign up for an interview if you plan on doing that right away, and I'll be posting those the beginning of the following week so that you can get signed up. All right, well, that's it for this week. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me via email or text, and I will get back to you. You can also click on any of the announcements I send. I think there's a bookings link. There's definitely one in the communication plan that you can set up a private Zoom session with me as well if you need to. Especially some of those writing assignments become challenging, and if you want me to go over kind of the do's and don'ts with you, I will be happy to do that. Just reach out to me and I will set up a time. All right, until next week, have a wonderful week number 9.